This fabulous outfit. It is your Pique pants, the red carpet Pique ankle pants, a 660-457. That brings you to your choice of regular 27 inches, which is what I've got on, or your petite 24 inches. There's typically a 3-inch differential in our inseams with the pants. Here they are in that gorgeous pale blue. And I love that we've done this sort of clean silhouette on the top. I'll go through the colors first and then we'll get into that. Here they are in the gorgeous black. There they are in that fuchsia. And I don't know, oh, we do have ivory on .com. Huzzah! Fewer than 250 in both inseams. So if you are in the market, again, for a bridal shower outfit, a mother of the bride rehearsal dinner, that really is giving me total bridal vibes. So don't miss your opportunity. This entire suit, $83. Boom. That's it, the total cost, so you really can't beat it. Now let's talk about the silhouette of these. A little bit more of a fuller fit, so if you do want them to be a little bit more form-fitting in your between sizes, I would say this is an opportunity where you could size down. I love, we give you that really nice clean silhouette. Again, that little metal slide and anchor button. So almost like a true tailored dress pant. And then you have that functional zipper, a nice flat waistband, but we gave you a little elastic on the side, so you are getting a really comfortable fit on these without it looking like, you have an elastic waist. You just have that little elastic on the sides. These sit at your natural waist. And then the length, again, will be 27 or 24. So on me at 5'6", they come right to the top of my shoe. The petite would be just a little bit short. Like, I might actually like the petite. This is where you can, have a little fun and play with the silhouettes depending on the shoe. And then you have just that little split at the bottom there. This Pique feels so great. Again, soft suiting at its best. If you want to get the full match, this is your opportunity to get it at a really great reduced price. And this is the red carpet collection. These are our higher end occasional outfits. Look at Chantal looking absolutely gorgeous with a nude pump. You could even have this buttoned up and not necessarily even need anything underneath it. I would wear like a tank or a camisole, but all the way buttoned up, it becomes just its own perfect power suit. Now we're gonna see Adrienne. She's got them on in the fuchsia, but she has a different red carpet. This is a Glen plaid with subtle sequins in it. So if you're in the market, maybe you own that jacket and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna grab those pants at what is that? $34.99, and this is down from the original price of $51, so you're certainly getting some great savings. You can get this home for 3 easy payments of $11.66. Adrienne wears these in a size large in the regular length. I think she's 5'8" or 5'9", so again, what's that? Oh, I just thought somebody said something in my ear. We did give you pockets in these, which, as I said, we don't always do pockets in our pants, but these are done in such a way that they don't bulge out. Nice, clean silhouette on these, very comfortable through the body. They're not tight, not constricting. Again, I have these on in a size small, in the regular length, unlined. I don't know if the ivory is lined. I don't believe it is. The Pique itself has a nice sort of heft to it where it's not see-through. It really doesn't show lumps and bumps, and you're getting this gorgeous texture. You're gonna machine wash and tumble dry these at home. Again, the Pique is 65% cotton, 35% polyester. We have 3 gorgeous colors here in the studio. This is the pale blue. Here's the black, which I've got on. Here's the fuchsia, just as a reminder, we do have the matching jacket. Again, the entire suit $83, top and bottom, which is really bonkers. I mean, I think that's how much the jacket may have been, if not perhaps more. Let me see if I can find that out. The jacket was originally $76, so you are, for a couple dollars more, pretty much getting the pants for free. That's how, this is, if I was a superhero, I would be called the rationalizer, because I will help you justify any purchase. Actually, I should be called the justifier, because believe me, you can ask my husband, I can justify spending money on anything. So this is a great opportunity to get something home, part of the red carpet collection. Really, this is a piece that Joan loved. Again, this is based on a previous classics collection hit. And now we're bringing back some of those old favorites. We're getting back into getting a little bit more dressy. The red carpet really is having a moment in the classics collection. Great shot there of that Pique. Look at that, just so beautiful, comfortable, soft, polished, gorgeous. There it is in that gorgeous fuchsia. Here they are in the pale blue. What a nice, nice color. A really soft, sort of unexpected soft suiting color. And I do think that you'll wear these pieces, you know, separately as well. So if you are buying the full suit, good on you, but you certainly have two great pieces. Black, very, very popular. Again, a little bit more of a roomy fit. If you're between sizes, I would suggest perhaps sizing down. Of course, always take a look at the size chart on QVC.com. Again, we go with QVC sizing. So if you know what your size is, say in Denim & Company or Susan Graver, you'd be probably the same size in the Classics collection. And if you want a full deep dive into the actual measurements of this garment specifically, go to the garment sizing on QVC.com. Great pockets on this. I love the entire look, top to bottom. I feel great. Where's that little piece of lint? There we go. Great, just polish. This, maybe you have somebody in your family who's getting their first job, or maybe going on their first interview. Why not give a suit like this that really sort of instills confidence? You kind of feel like a, you know, like a real boss bee, if you will. So I love the full suit together. Of course, a great, you know, black pant is always fabulous. A fuchsia pant is unexpected. And then, of course, the pale blue and ivory really just elevate for those fancy occasions where you want to look pulled together, feel like you're wearing something breathable and comfortable, that you're not, you know, oh, I can't wait till this is over to take this off. This is so super comfortable. There they are on Adrienne. She wears them in a size large in the regular length. Again, that's 27 inches. So truly like an ankle pant. If you do want them to be a little bit shorter, we do have them in the petite length at 24 inches. And again, the only difference between regular and petite is the length. The rise will be the same, the body will be the same. It truly is just the length. So giving you the ability to sort of customize your size. There's Chantal in the ivory. I mean, she could be going anywhere, to any occasion, and really just looking great. Maybe you have a first communion or a service where you want to have that sort of angelic feel. That's what you're going to get in that beautiful ivory. And then, of course, we have that pale blue, which is fabulous. They all have those gorgeous gold buttons. You will get extra buttons in the jacket should you need them, but a very clean silhouette on the top. So if you do want to wear this unbuttoned, there's no, you know, you don't need to add a belt. It really is that nice clean finish. Again, for reference, I have these on in a size small in the regular length, and I'm 5'6", and I'm fairly proportional. I don't have particularly long or short legs. I'm pretty standard fare when it comes to proportion. So there you go, just a little bit, not super tight at the bottom, not like some of our signature Ponte pants, which tend to get a little bit tighter at the bottom. Again, I think this silhouette is flattering on all body types, especially if you carry your weight in the middle. If it's a little too tight at the bottom, sometimes it creates an inverted triangle and sort of accentuates maybe not what you want. A little bit of a a little flare at that opening, but sort of straight leg all throughout, not clinging. Really, really comfortable. These are items 660457. From there, you choose regular and petite, 27 and 24 inches accordingly. We have 4 great colorways: the fuchsia, the pale blue, the black, and we just saw Chantal looking gorgeous in the ivory. Holy moly, is that the end of the show? That is crazy. I gotta go run to the green room because I'm gonna be on with Sean on the main channel with 2 fabulous items in 15 minutes. Who do I have coming up next? Jade Jewelry coming up next, so stay tuned on QVC2 or keep shopping on the main channel. We'll see you next time.